I mean, he deleted me on LinkedIn. I didn't break up with him.
For you, dear only.
I would say that we met at work. He had just got out of grad school and I had been working and I was like management at this venue at a casino. We were like besties for a while. Like we would go, I had unlimited season tickets to like Syracuse games, so we'd go to Syracuse games alone, and that was like where we would hang out alone to be away from everyone we worked with. Then we finally started seeing each other, and I'm gonna say within like a couple weeks of us deciding to be like serious, his mother passed away, and I became like the center of everything. So it wasn't just me he got really tight with, he was super tight with my mom too.
Right.
Like he would come over and if I would like sit on the floor in front of the couch and Nick would be like on the couch with his head on my mom's leg. Like, yeah. So we were like best friends at this point. And it was like great to have him involved, but then I also had like a sense of guilt. I feel like my whole relationship with him had a sense of guilt.
Rachel has a lot of drive, and Rachel was experiencing more work success. And I felt like he was shrinking behind her success.
So I think like
You tried.
his mom passed away, and I had planned before I even met him, like was gonna move to either Miami or New York from upstate. And I was like, look, like you can come or we're gonna like break up, basically, because I'm moving to a new city. And he wouldn't move to New York, but he moved to Miami, so we both moved to Miami.
When he left, she was literally a puddle on the floor. Like she flew into New York and I just held her in bed and she cried. You know, what's wrong with me? Why doesn't he like me? Why doesn't he want me? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? You know, got real thin. Real thin.
My hair fell out.
Yeah.
I looked great. I was a disaster.
What a disaster. What a nervous wreck.
Wait, so he got up and left?
No, he literally spent like 3 weeks in bed, and then he had like a seizure at the house, or like a panic attack, something, but he was like seizing. And this is after one summer he was home and he would drunk drive every night at upstate New York while we were together and call me hammered. I would be like sobbing in Florida because I was like, he's gonna die and his family won't accept that he has a drinking problem. So he came back after that summer, like drinking so much and driving and giving me so much stress, came back, ended up staying in bed for weeks. And then he like had a seizure at the house and I called the sister-in-law. I was like, I can't take care of him. You guys need to accept that there's a problem. And I finally was like, we can be together, but you have to move home. I can't take care of you. Like you need to go to a doctor. And he went home and nobody did anything. And we broke up. Marriage wasn't a priority.
No, never.
Never.
on getting married,
So
you
when
don't
I
plan on
met
getting
him
married.
and got serious and moved in with him and would talk about getting married, it was this
huge.
serious thing because everyone was like, I've now returned to that person, but yeah, I never considered a family or marrying anybody but him. Yeah, I didn't move to Florida like, this is a relationship and we'll see how it works out. Like I moved to Florida, I was like, we'll move and we'll move back up north and like be married and be together. I'm more open to finding someone to be in a relationship now because I still do know that there are so many good things about my relationship with him early that I enjoyed so much and having someone to share it with. But that said, I think it's given me like very little things shake me because I would just cry. I'd say that. I think I maxed out my tears for life.
She'd be driving on I-95, driving at $1 million an hour, and she's
Sobbing.
on the phone to me, crying, and I'm like, oh my God, she's gonna die. I'm gonna hear it right on the phone. like not a joke, like seriously.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how she's even driving when she's crying this hard. And she's driving on I-95 where it's about 70 miles an
like
hour.
sobbing.
And 5 lanes of traffic and people going like maniacs. And I'm just like, get off the road, get off the road.
Yeah,
Like,
so I
oh
think
my
because I know of what, I'm so aware of what took me to that point, I'm okay, like, not letting, like, if something makes me feel a little bit like, oh, this is gonna be a pattern, like, fuck that. But I think I am more open, more aware of what I want and more open to having a future with somebody after seeing, like, the good things we had.
For you.